Hello! Kagami, how is it going? Yes. Sorry, my mom called me like right before I was about to start and I was just like, oh my god, your timing is impeccable. And I'm just like, you know what time it is? And she's like, oh, you're gonna stream? And I'm like, yes. I am doing okay, I guess. Parents have the best timing. Literally, like, there are so many times she like calls me like right before the stream and I'm just like, how do you keep doing this every single time? And it's on the days that I have already said are my streaming days. It's fascinating. It's a gift. It really is. It really is. Hello. Hi. Sorry I'm a bit late. Yeah. I pretty much just got out of bed. I gotta stop staying up all night. Like, I keep telling myself, like, you gotta go to bed. You gotta, like, get up early enough. But no, I'm there like, nah, I'm gonna lay in bed until, like, past 6 p.m. And I'm like, why the fuck would you do that? The screen is bright and funny. Funny, bright screen. Very true, very true. So, yeah, I got a bit more Christmas decorations here, I guess, in the back. We got a little bow on Bolle's head. A little bow. I thought it fit nicely on there. Hey, Bolle, look towards the camera, please. There we go. This thing. There. Bolle. The tinsel, it's called tinsel. Yes, it's I'm so scared of like pulling things down. Yes, it's some special kind of tinsel. Let's I'm so scared of pulling things down. Pull things down. Yes. Let me just fix that real quick. Oh my god. Oh my god. What the fuck fell down onto that thing? Okay. There. Now. There we go. Nice. Okay. Anyways, I think without further ado, let's just get into the game. That is an adorable shirt. I love it so much. Kitty. Yes. Let me just double check that things are working properly. Because they never fucking are. I think it might be actually. Okay, I think. There we go. Woo! Okay. How is this cable so messy? How in the hell is that even possible? I didn't use it yesterday. Or anything. It's just been laying there. Whatever. Load game. So we just synced with Mayumi, right? I think either one is fine. Yes. Mayumi, yeah. Oh, the fucking creep. Oh yeah, that's right. We found the fucking guy dead. But does that mean I could have gone back to like earlier? And like when I had the choice of where to go, could I have gone to his estate earlier and found him still alive? Or being killed, because that was about the time that he was killed, right?
Ota, I'm so sorry for worrying you.
What do you mean?
Your mother retracted her confession.
I'm so glad.
Yes, yes.
But Mom, why did you think I did it?
About that.
I checked for Mayumi's Somnium and that was the only conclusion for that. Okay, yeah, I figured. It felt really linear. So, I explained to Ota. On Sunday night, Mayumi was following the van driven by Ota in a taxi. But when the van was hijacked in the Famisto parking lot, Mayumi was at another convenience store nearby buying some chocolate. Because of that, she didn't see what happened. That's why Mayumi thought Ota was still in the van when it drove away, so she kept following it. The van drove all over Tokyo, and eventually wound up in the warehouse district near the docks. Mayumi got out of the taxi and followed the van on foot. The van was later found at the Okiura Fishery cold storage warehouse. Mayumi walked into the warehouse and discovered the grisly scene.
A polar bear plucking out Iris's left eye? I was so terribly frightened.
You know
I
what?
panicked and ran.
That's a valid reaction.
I'm sure that's when I dropped the chocolate. And I ran away from the warehouse as fast as I could. I just kept running and running. But while I was running, I had a thought.
Then it probably isn't Ota, at least. Who knows? I don't know what this game wants me to think. I don't know how many layers it like wants to reverse psychology me, and I can't keep up with it.
Maybe that polar bear was Ota. Because at the time, I thought Ota was the one driving the van. If Ota brought Iris to the warehouse, then Ota must have been the one in the suit. That's what I was thinking anyway.
So I decided to let my son get away with murder. Like, what? Like, girl, I know he's your son or whatever, but like... Whatever.
So that's why.
I'm so sorry that Mom doubted you, Ota.
No, I understand. It's my fault for making you worry.
Ota...
But there's one thing I don't get. Why did you buy that chocolate when you were following me?
Oh, because...
You liked Todoroki Man chocolate when you were young, right, Ota?
Yeah. I was like the number 1 or 2 collector of the stickers in my elementary school class. I stuck some of my duplicates all around the diner, too.
You and Mayumi have strong memories of that chocolate, right?
Yeah. But I guess they're not all sweet memories. They're like chocolate, you know? Bittersweet. Makes my heart hurt a little.
That's not it!
Oh, honey. I thought you liked the Momonoke Man chocolate.
No! I told you! It's Todoroki!
The chocolate makes his heart hurt? Yeah, I don't think that's good for you, my guy.
Sorry.
I think you should go get that checked out.
Sometimes.
You're not just a dummy, you're a super dummy idiot!
Oh, well, you're right, sweetie. I'm sorry. I'm a big dummy.
He's your son. Put him a bit in his place. My God. Be like, oh yes, sorry, I got you the wrong chocolate. Like, if I called my mom a big dummy idiot, she would get so angry. Whilst Mayumi here just kind of takes it. Mayumi, you do not have to be a literal doormat for your son. Exactly.
I'll buy you a real Momonoke man soon.
Stupid! It's not Momonoke Man, it's Odoroki Man!
After I yelled at her, Mom immediately went to buy me another chocolate. My dad came back from buying some ingredients at the same time and they ran into each other. My dad really let me have it.
As he should.
How dare you speak to your mother like that?
Because Mom is stupid!
You're stupid to call your mother stupid.
Okay, now that's not what we're gonna do here, Takero. No. Don't call your child stupid. What is going on? Okay, never mind. I had my hopes weren't that high to begin with, but like this is just bad. This family's special. They're just built different.
Your mother bought you that to make you happy. You need to think about how she feels. I didn't raise you like that.
But...
When she comes back, you apologize. Do you understand?
My dad told me to apologize as soon as Mom came back. But the guilt... I hurt my mother, you know? That guilt in my heart, it didn't go away. Even after I apologized to her. After that, things got awkward with Mom. But a few days later, my dad came up with an idea.
Hey, Ota, how about this? You know Mother's Day is coming up. Why don't we get a gift for your mom, hmm?
A gift?
That was the first time I had ever heard my dad say something like that.
You know how Mom always takes care of us. We should think of a way to pay her back.
I'm sure my dad was trying to clear the air between all of us.
What, giving people gifts?
So, on Mother's Day, I used my New Year's money I saved up to buy my mom that flower knife. And my dad saved up a little money to buy the floral apron. And when Mom got her gifts, she started bawling. Like full-on crying.
Oh, you boys. I don't deserve all
Was she not wearing that apron in the other flashback?
You do deserve it, Mom. I'm proud that you're my mom. Right, Dad?
Oh, yes. Mom is the best mom in the world.
How much did the kid get to afford such a nice knife? You know what? You got a point. And considering she's still using it, it has to be a good knife too.
Thank you. Thank you.
Say cheese!
Why are his shoulders like up here? Like it feels like he's raising his shoulders.
Sorry, I lost track of time. What were we talking about again?
The Odoroki Man chocolate. Why she bought the chocolate in the middle of tailing you.
Tailing?
Mom.
It could be due to her memory disorder. It is possible that her thought process was once again short-circuited.
Ota, I'm just going out on a limb here.
Huh?
Earlier I looked inside Mayumi's head.
Inside her head?
She was thinking of nothing but you.
Like a decent knife is pretty expensive. A good knife that lasts this long, especially in the pattern. Yeah, it has to be like... It has to be worth a lot. How much money is it normal for Japanese kids to get for New Year's? Because he said it was a New Year's money. So
Her head was full of memories of you. Mayumi just wanted you to come back, Ota. So she bought that chocolate. The chocolate you loved as a kid. She thought she could get you back home with it. That's why I believe, in Mayumi's head, you're still young, Ota.
Huh?
I don't know. I could be wrong.
and Mayumi said, "Bro, he literally looks 12." Hello, MPG. What's up? What's up? Ah.
No, you're right, Date. That's why my mom bought the chocolate. She wanted her little kid back.
Ota is still 12. For real. Okay, what happens now?
I was always so selfish.
Indeed.
I made my mom go through such hard times.
Just for
So from
getting
now
the
on,
wrong
I'm going to
chocolate,
support
what?
her the way she supported me. I'll do anything. I'll deliver newspapers or be a janitor or anything. I'll work as hard as I can to make sure my mom can rest easy.
What about your dream of being an author?
Well, of course I'm not gonna give up on that. But I'll set my sights a little smaller. I'll start by writing a short story.
Let me read it when you're done.
Of course.
Can I talk to Mayumi? Talk to her.
I'm sorry. Who are you again?
I'm Date. I'm Ota's friend.
Ota's friend. Is that right? I hope you two get along.
Oh, Mom.
Did Date and Ota have a positive interaction? I know, right? Wow. Okay, Ota, one last thing.
Oh, I forgot to tell you something important.
Something important?
I heard the nurses talking before I came in here. Iris is awake.
Really?
Yeah, she's due to be transferred from the ICU to the general ward.
Thank God.
You saved her life, you know. Maybe, just maybe.
Huh? Maybe what?
Nothing. See you, kid.
That whole thing still feels so staged.
Is Iris your girlfriend?
Yeah, I'll introduce you next time. She's a great girl.
Oh
What?
my, I'm looking forward to it. Is she going to be your financier? Oh, maybe I should clean up a bit first.
Financer? Oh, fiance.
Oh, yes! Yes, that's it!
Financer.
Jeez, Mom.
Why do they laugh like that? It's unnerving. Like their mouths. Oh, this is very cute, but the way they laugh, like the animation, is weirding me out.
Date, there are still many loose ends in this investigation.
Yeah, you're right. Looks like another all-nighter.
Kagami! 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 Meow. What's happening now? What? Hold on! What? No! What? That's the end of the red wrap? No. No. No way. Huh? I'm so confused right now. What?
Has there been any progress in this Jima investigation?
None.
Why was
Zero clue.
Why were there credits?
Not exactly. We have 2 clues.
2?
2 points of information.
But it continues. Hold on. What? Hold on. Flowchart. Yeah, it continues. What? There is a yellow path. Green, blue, I see. Okay, I have no fucking... Why did the credits roll? That was so strange! I opened these last time, but I forgot to... I see you. We saw that one. Conspiracy to commit. We saw that one. Album, day 4. What the... The successor of Buckethead. Bucket lore. The Miami Bee better have a bucket. Better have bucket lore. Barrel legs.
But they may not connect directly to the murders.
What are the 2 clues?
Point 1. This may be easier to see than explain. I sent a video to the boss's PC. Could you check there, please?
Boss went to her desk and moved her mouse. I stood next to her and looked at the monitor.
What's this?
It's from Sunday night.
Yes, after Date was beaten by Ota at Matsushita Diner.
Tessa, wait! I'll get the car.
Also, I was so sure that she was wearing shorts. They're not.
There, stop it.
They're not shorts.
I noticed this earlier as well. Do you see the walk on the floor beside Iris and Mayumi?
Yeah, what about it?
Look closely. The bottom part is curved. Do you notice anything in the reflection?
Oh my god.
Iris and Mayumi.
Are you kidding?
Yes. I have prepared an enlarged and processed version of the image.
Enhance! Enhance!
You witch! You stay away from my boy!
Tessa! What's wrong? Did something happen?
No, everything's fine.
Okay, let's go.
Ota.
Iris? What the fuck?
Hey, what's this?
Iris has the kitchen knife?
The video continues.
So it
but this
was
should be enough.
staged? Question
Iris
mark.
took the knife and left the diner with Ota.
But if Ota's testimony is true, the polar bear had the kitchen knife.
Maybe it was taken off of Iris when she was kidnapped.
At the Femisto parking lot?
It was staged, my guys.
Whatever, we can think about it later. You said you had 2 clues.
Yeah, what's the other one?
I think I said it like last time too, right? Like how Ota like had to play along because the entire scene just felt so staged. Like there is no way it wasn't staged, even the way that Ota acted. Like, I don't know. This is so strange. I don't know what to make of it.
I have learned new information.
So have we, apparently.
More thorough autopsy results of Renju's body have revealed something. An object in his intestines.
Okay.
An object.
A clump of organic matter. Because it was partially digested, it took significant time to analyze.
Well, what was it?
Hello?
Shoko Nadami's eyeball.
What? Oh. I'm so confused. Oh, gross. Yummy, yummy. Eyeball in my tummy. Would you like to save? Yeah, sure, I'll save. What? What the fuck? Nah, I'm sure it's fine. There are still mysteries left unsolved, you don't say. The real culprit, the incident 6 years ago in Date's past. The story's branching points are insomnia. Use the flowchart to jump to a branching point in a somnium. It may be hidden somewhere in the dream world. Find a new way forward. Oh, this is where it starts, isn't it? Oh boy. Which route should we take first? And are they saying that Ota is dead? Yeah, it's just the end of the red route. So, what color? Should we go blue, green, or yellow? This is where Mizuki continues to stay mute. Did we finish the red way first? But we did! This was it. Like yellow or green? Or blue. We have blue, green, and yellow. But I also want to find like the other items in the other somniums. The hidden items. Oh, do we want to finish up the paths? Oh, that's what you mean. Like, find all the items? I want to find all the items. No. We found it there. We did not find it here. Sinking in the vein. Hold on. Can I look it up myself? We did Route A here, I think. Yes. But that just opens up for this, for the green one, but I want to find the hidden items. Hidden items. Oh, there is a guide on Steam, whatever. View page. Thinking in the brain, don't care, reject. Thinking in the vein. That's the one. Ah, of course, this hidden item took the most time to find, but it's actually one of the easiest. Instead of interacting with the TV, go past it towards the left corner. It appears once you're close. Oh, okay, cool. So I can literally just... Sure. Interesting. Let's just skip. Did it say left corner? Oh my god, it's literally right here. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? I spent so long looking for it. Ah. Got more here. It's just the branching paths. Whatever. Well, that's nice. Okay. Back to the flowchart. Yeah, to fully get the story, you need to do all of the routes. Yeah, I figured. That is very much the way that Zero Escape works too. Hold on. Sinking in the Swain. The hidden item is behind the green shelves. You'll need to approach the right side forklift, turn right towards the wall, and there you should see a small enclosed. Okay. I just want to find all the items. I'm just ignoring everything else in this list. To the right side forklift. So it's like in the corner here or something? Where? Turn right towards the wall. Oh.
What?
Yeah, me too. Okay, that's Ota B. Oh no! She's flat. Sneaky, sneaky. Very sneaky. Some fish pocket. I like the theming. Very nice. Back to the flowchart. And then sinking in the sustain. Well, we gotta speedrun this once again. I love those lamps. I know, right? They're so cool. We gotta restore the diner. And then it's somewhere. Okay. Welcome back.
Agent Date, you've got 5 minutes.
My husband. No, leave the bucket. The bucket is fine. Congratulations, Ota. For Ota stream.
You've got 4 minutes.
Let's do our best. I think here. Should be somewhere. It's under the right side table, closest to the Odorokiman sticker. Under the— oh! There it is. Right next to the bucket! And went just for the hell of it. There we go. The bucket of life. There we go. Please, something with bucket. There is no bucket. I am disappointed. That's cute though. I like that. And here we have some of the Odorokiman stickers, I guess. Cool. Mecha Kuma. Karasu Kanji, I do not know. Kanji, I do not know. Babaru. Okay. I like the crow. Yeah, okay. Now where do we go? Like, where do we start? Do we go back here? Or do we try to unlock these places? Undiscovered. Yeah, I need to find the other routes. Sinking in the vein. Sure. Let's go green. Why don't we? Okay, watch the murder. That was this. And spin the dial.
Stop!
Oh yeah, this weird shit. Yeah, this one, gets very dark. Strangle it. Okay, I'll strangle it. Torso, thank you. Choke. There we go. And beat it to death.
4 minutes.
Yeah. Beat it to death. What is there to beat? That's the thing I got confused by last time too. Because I did like everything on everything. Beat it. Just beat it.
An old It's the world beyond, Date.
That's just static.
My generation has never seen static.
Right. You're only 5 years old.
Do not measure my age on the same scale as a human's. My mental age is 10 times that.
Mature woman, huh?
There's the gun. Like, I don't know what they want me to beat. Like, the gun is stuck up there.
An operating table.
Delta and I have a weird relationship. You don't say. Okay, I did all of these and they did nothing. I did the medicine bottle, that did nothing. I did this thing. I tried to punch, that didn't do anything. I tried to talk. I think it just talked back, but other than that, there wasn't really anything else. I did the medicine bottle. I chugged it, I smelled it. I investigated it. There has to be something I'm missing. Am I being stupid? Yes. Doors.
Double door.
Can I tackle the door? Did I try that?
Hiya! Hiya!
Stop that. You're not helping.
I think I did. Okay, so it's not that. Let's try the gun, because that's like the only thing I can
A revolver.
Is it real?
It appears that way.
We couldn't reach it, wasn't it? Something like that anyway. Investigate.
It is a pistol. It appears to be fixed with a vise.
Why would this
With the
be here?
vice. Okay.
What's this? The trigger. There is a stick in the hole of the trigger guard.
That's suspicious.
Is there anything else that's kind of stick like here? Like there is some kind of.
It's an opera.
Did I try to sleep? I don't know. Like in this version
How does
of
it feel?
Somnium.
Awful. Am I going to be killed? Modified? I'm restless. I can't take the suspense.
Do you think they'll modify you into a grasshopper or a spider?
That's not what I'm talking about.
3 minutes, Date.
Yeah, I am trying. Beat it to death. I am thinking really hard of what it could possibly be. Okay, why don't we just start somewhere, like the operating table, and then we just...
The fabric on the surface is frayed. It appears to be in use despite its age.
They did
Cannot think of
surgery
anything.
here?
Yeah, I'm just gonna exhaust like every option.
Surgery or worse. It's an operating table. Who do you intend I operate on?
Can you just pretend to do it?
Yeah, I did this one already. If only Kagami was there. Yes. That would have helped a lot. What timies do I have? Oh, I used up the bad one. Interesting. Shut up. I forgot to... I forgot to... No! That's not what I meant to do. Actually.
A syrupy smell.
Whatever.
Like sweet.
I did this one already though.
A drug bottle.
You know, I have to use that. Whatever, it doesn't matter. No, yeah, it does. Let me... Because I fucked up. Let me just go back here.
4 minutes.
Use up that one. Go here again. Don't need to use the timey for investigate.
There is no label. I cannot determine what is inside.
It's probably dangerous.
We did this.
A drug bottle that...
Chug. We did
Do
this
not
too.
pressure me, Date.
Pressure you?
Into drinking alcohol.
Is it alcohol?
Well, unknown.
This is for an invest.
Okay, we did that. It didn't do anything.
A drug bottle.
And smell also doesn't do anything.
3 minutes, Date.
I'm just doing that so I can go back here.
4 minutes.
Yeah, I've tried those two. That didn't work. Mirror. Talk.
Can you talk?
Can you talk?
What? Don't copy me.
What? Don't copy me.
Pervert.
What is that
Date
pile
a
of dummies by the
pervert.
wall? I can only interact with things that
Dante is a pervert.
Has text over them, I believe.
Why do I have to get called a pervert? And twice.
But, like, I've seen those dummies, but like there is nothing over there. There's a TV, but that's about it.
A full body.
Look.
A torso in the reflection.
A torso? Not you?
Is there any meaning to this?
I can't say. But what is going
I
on?
feel like that's like the last one where you have to like shoot it or whatever. You have to somehow get the gun. I feel like this is very like endgamey of this part. Because I can't punch it.
Are you sure I can break?
You see? It won't break.
3 minutes, Date.
Okay, I have not tried opening these doors, but I don't think I can. Open. Wow! Who'd have thunk?
It doesn't open.
These dummies, they don't do anything. The TV. I mean, that's like my last fucking option right now. Turn the dial or hit. Let's turn the dial first so we get the 1/6 again. I don't think it does anything. Are you kidding me? Wait, was there a check mark by the TV? I didn't actually see.
Showed the face of a victim of the original Cyclops killer. It appeared to be the second.
What is going on? Iris has something to do with the first Cyclops case?
Unknown. I do not have enough information.
Guess that means
Oh,
we
I
have to
haven't done this.
investigate more.
Indeed. The oil drum, shelf, and another torso have been added.
Ah, okay.
Let's go.
Wait, I think I'm piecing it together in my brain. Oh, I can't retry, whatever. Somnium is weird, man. But the first video was a video of someone strangling someone, and we had to strangle that dummy. Now we watched a video of someone beating someone, and I assume we have to beat this one. Punch.
I didn't get hit, did I?
There is no effect on your body, Date.
Hit my soul hard enough.
While you were unconscious, a television and an old book appeared.
I want to get off this ride.
If my calculations are correct, it will be over soon.
Let's hope you're right.
And the last one is gonna be shoot, right? It's gonna be shoot. Shoot to death. Yes. Okay, let's get the TV.
An old-fashioned TV.
And then turn the dial. I think I understand the pattern now.
Please. Help me. Help me.
Was that how all 3 of the victims died, I wonder? I mean, I assume so.
This was the 3rd victim of the original Cyclops killer.
Why does Iris know that?
There is a possibility that she saw it online or on TV.
She even reproduced the circumstances of the killing. Would her imagination explain that?
Date, we have no direct evidence. For now, we must continue investigating.
Right.
Okay, so I gotta do something with the
Less than 2 minutes,
vice.
Date. Hurry.
Yeah, operating table, medicine bottle, that's not it. It's the gun. Gas canister. Worn out reference book. That's for the other route. Locker. Locker. If we open the locker.
Iba?
It's all right. More importantly,
Ah, I see some Rube Goldberg stuff. I see. I thought there was supposed to be something with those balls. I saw one ball earlier, but I wasn't sure if like there was anything to it or not. This just keeps going. That's the one I saw, the big one. She has a complicated subconscious. Yeah, I'll say. It just keeps going.
that is...
That's what I thought! I thought those were boobs! Now hold on! Hello? What was that? What was that? Dante? I was like, huh? Oh man. Was he the Cyclops killer? I mean, he does only have one eye. Gumite.
What happened in that Somnium?
You tell me, Date.
The 4 murdered women are without a doubt the victims of the original Cyclops serial killings.
That means...
The murders that occurred 6 years ago are these memory fragments that coalesced in this Somnium.
No. That means the person who killed them was...
Will I get arrested now? What? Is that why they do not want him to know about it and why he has no memory of it? Who the fuck knows? I am... About the original Cyclops serial killings.
Didn't I tell you? The entire case is a state secret. No matter how many times you ask, I won't tell you anything.
Girl, my face literally showed up in there. What do you mean you won't tell me anything? And why Iva keeps mentioning medication? I don't know. I have no clue. Blue figure.
Help me understand this. What I saw during the sink earlier, that was the scene of the original Cyclops serial killings, right?
Yeah.
So the person doing the killing was the original Cyclops killer.
Right.
Did you see him? He was...
I saw your face. The original Cyclops killer was...
can't be. That's impossible.
Date, you cannot say that for certain.
I was about to say one good
no
reason.
memories past 6 years ago.
How fitting.
So perhaps, Mr. Date, you are the killer. You're missing your left eye, so you steal them from others.
I'm kidding. You can't be the Cyclops killer.
Really?
Of course not. Do you think I would hire a serial killer? You interrogated Iris before the sync. What you saw in the Somnium was just a manifestation of the fear you put in her.
Okay. That makes some sense, I guess, but... what about them?
The Cyclops killer appeared 6 years ago. I lost my memory 6 years ago. There has to be some kind of connection.
There isn't. It's a coincidence.
Really?
Is it though?
Really?
Is it? Is it though? I don't trust you. Why did the original Cyclops killer appear?
You can't dream of something you know nothing about.
That means Iris must know about the killings.
6 years ago, Iris was 12.
Did she witness the crime at age 12? And not just one, but all 4?
That is a very convenient quinkydink. Indeed it is. The red figure.
In the Somnium earlier, I saw someone else who might be the criminal. Who was he?
I wouldn't know.
It's Kagami! It's Kagami! It was Kagami all along! Why did the original Cyclops killer appear in Iris' Somnium?
The Sinker does not always experience the Somnium they expect. Dreams are pieced together from memories, even repressed subconscious ones. When using the sync machine for an investigation, we don't always see the memories we expect to see. True, oftentimes a subject will subconsciously want to express their dark secrets and repressed memories. That is why we see them so often in Somnia.
No, not big Kagami. He is innocent of all crimes. Do we know though? Do we know? I mean, it would be very convenient if he just gets to like walk around freely at the crime scenes after each crime has been committed because he is in the police force. Like, think about it. Think about it.
And why those Somnia are so useful for criminal investigations. But this is not a guarantee. We cannot control the content of our dreams, after all.
I want to say bet, but yeah, you got a point. My dreams don't make any fucking sense. More about that, I guess?
It's like I told you before. Dreams are pieced together from memories, even repressed subconscious ones.
There are people who can lucid dream. Yeah, and I don't want to say I'm one of them. But I can kind of do it, I guess. I like to think of them as like half lucid because I am very much aware that I'm dreaming. Which brings in like a whole other fucking different aspect to my dreams, I guess you could say. Where like I'm very aware that everything around me is a dream. But it comes to like a point where I get like too aware, and that's like when I start waking up. And that's when I'm kind of just like clutching onto the dream as best as I can. So that I can actually remember what's going on. Hold on, I'm a bit distracted by this thing. I changed the batteries on it, so it's actually shining a bit better now. Let's go to green. That's a bit better.
This can be expressed as an equation. Dream D equals memory A plus memory B plus memory C. This, of course, means that Dream D is a fictional event. However, the same cannot necessarily be said about memory A, B, and C. Those happened in reality. In other words, fiction is built from combinations of reality.
So what I saw in Somnium earlier...
Yes. I believe Iris actually witnessed those events.
Oh, we're back here. Okay, I got really confused. Are all memories real? I mean, I assume not.
Pewter, you said that memories happened in reality, right? But what about false memories? How do we know if the memory really happened?
Even false memories are built from the pieces of real ones. If you disassemble those pieces, you will find real events.
What about things you see in movies or television?
The events might be fictional, but the experience is not. Our imaginations are limited to what we have seen. We cannot invent something whole cloth.
About the original Cyclops killer.
Remember what the boss said this morning. The original Cyclops killer has yet to be brought to justice. After the investigation got going, it was taken over by the government and classified.
I was not ready for the game to get so existential. Yeah, this really... I don't even know what to make of it still.
That was the last we heard anything about it. Of course, they paid lip service to the idea that the investigation was ongoing, but in reality, it was dropped completely.
About the original and new incidents.
I don't believe there's any meaningful connection. Between the original and new Cyclops serial killings, I mean.
Why is that?
The culprit is not the same. I am absolutely certain the original Cyclops killer could not have committed these crimes.
How can you be so sure?
Because it's me,
because
bitch.
I can. Don't worry about it.
It's Pewter.
Just trust me.
Okay, summarize for me. I didn't learn anything from speaking with Boss and Pewter. If anything, the mystery only grew deeper. Pewter shook me from my thoughts.
Dante, it looks like Iris is about to wake up.
Got it.
I headed to the sink room.
Hey Iris, about that dream earlier.
Dream? What dream?
There is no point in asking her, Date. The subject of a sink does not experience somnium in the way that you do. They will not remember it.
Then what about the Cyclops killer from 6 years ago?
Cyclops killer? I remember hearing it on the news. But I was just a little girl. I don't remember anything specific.
You don't?
No.
What about the scene of the murder?
I don't know. I've never been there.
But...
Dreams are pieced together from memories, even repressed subconscious ones.
You can't dream of something you know nothing about. Date, could you take Iris home?
Huh?
We do not have enough evidence to hold her. Even in Somnium, we couldn't find anything. The law demands that we release her.
You cannot decline, Date.
Date, could we make a stop first?
Sure. Where?
Marble. It's a bar in Golden Yokocho.
You know about that place?
Yeah, Mr. Okiura took me before.
Why do you want to go there?
There's something I want to talk about.
Why would he bring a teenage girl to a snack bar? What? I'm so confused.
We can't talk here?
It might take a while.
What do you think?
There's no reason to refuse. Besides, there's a lot I want to ask her, too. Alright, sure.
Iris nodded and pulled out her phone. Is she sending a Nile message to someone? I was curious, but I didn't want to pry. I turned the wheel and drove to Marble. There's plenty of reason to refuse. Are we just gonna ignore how, oh, Neum! Are we just gonna ignore how she messaged Ota earlier, or was that just relevant for the other route? When we walked in, I didn't see Mama anywhere. To my surprise, I saw Ota sitting at the counter. Never mind.
Tessa!
Oh, Ota!
My guy, are you okay? Look at him. He looks so out of it. He looks stoned. He does. I was like, yeah, those are not shorts. That's like a denim shirt she's wearing underneath her jacket. So God knows what fucking clothes she's wearing. What? Isn't your phone broken?
No, this is my new one.
Mm-hmm.
You're thinking of the one I dropped in that puddle.
I never thought I'd run into you here.
I was nihiling with Tessa earlier. She said she was going to Marble, so... I got here just before you did. Look, I was really worried about her. She was about to be charged with a serious crime.
Where's Mama?
Oh, she left a little while ago. She said something about going to help an acquaintance. She told me to watch the place until she got back.
How well do you know Mama?
Not at all. It's my first time here.
I wasn't particularly surprised. Mama's always depended on the kindness of strangers ever since she opened Marble. What was that thing about? Okay, thank you.
This actually works out nicely.
That is
I
a
wanna
shirt?
ask you something,
Yes.
Ota. It's about a Nile message you sent Iris. You said you wouldn't tell anyone about that thing. That you'd stay quiet no matter what. What were you talking about?
Well,
I'll tell her about the two-witter thing. I swear I'll do it.
geez, fine. Just don't tell anyone else, okay? But before I tell you, who's that?
What?
At the door. Someone's standing outside.
They are? I can't turn around. Are you kidding me? Fucking knew it. Jukai. I feel like my intonation is probably wrong. Whatever. When I woke up, I was lying on the sofa.
Where am I?
Marble. My head was killing me and my memory was foggy. I felt a sudden pain in my neck. I shut up, rubbing my neck when I looked over the counter. I saw a monster staring back at me. Hey, Date, not nice! They took Aiba? It took me a few seconds before I realized it was just Mama. They did what?
It looks like you're awake now.
As Mama spoke to me, it all came rushing back. I remembered everything. Why didn't you wake me up?
I tried. You wouldn't budge. I thought you were passed out drunk, so I left you like that.
Oh, you couldn't
I
just
didn't
like...
have a glass in front of me, right?
So you weren't drunk?
Didn't have a single drop.
Wait, am I on a
Oh,
couch? Maybe I
I thought
am.
you were drinking straight out of the bottle. Just like the old days.
Hmm. What time's it?
It'll be 3 o'clock soon. In the morning, of course.
Where's Ota? Oh, he had his Aiba eye
Ota?
closed. I didn't
The boy I
notice.
asked to watch the bar?
I'd say he's too old to be called a boy, but yeah.
He was already gone when I came back. All I saw was you getting your beauty sleep on the floor.
Damn it, Ota. What are you thinking?
It appears that he took off with Iris.
What were you doing during all this?
My power was shut down due to the stun gun. I have rebooted in safe mode and am now operational.
Boss?
Date, the boss is calling.
Yep.
How am I gonna report this one?
Date, listen. Stay calm, but this is an emergency. Just now, the killer... Well, just watch the video.
Is this gonna... I feel like this is gonna be more graphic than the first time.
Iris. No, that's...
The criminal is streaming this live.
Aiba, the source.
Identified. The Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse, Koto District.
Okiura?
What game? It's called
Date,
the
focus.
Somnium Files.
We need to get to the site, now!
I thanked Mama and ran out of more marble. Ugh, can't read. Can't speak. Let's go.
What's our ETA?
Our destination is far from here. 20 minutes at the fastest.
Emergency news.
Please, please let me make it in time. That sick bastard!
Tessa! Hold on! I'll save you!
Ota!
Okay, so this is the same still.
Stay away from Tessa! Ah!
I kept my foot to the gas the whole time. I could feel the sweat on my palms. The engine raised a high-pitched scream. But I could barely hear it. Yeah, this is the same as last time. My heartbeat was pounding in my ears, shaking me to the core. How much time had passed? The feeling of time itself had disappeared. Eventually, the car reached a long bridge. Shortly after, the image changed.
No, it can't be.
Ah, okay, I see. No. It's not the same. The feeling of time had disappeared. That's just ADHD for you. Look away now if you're squeamish, I guess?
No!
Oh! So much for it being for clout.
No!
Oh my god. That doesn't count as a new one, by the way. I let the other one slide because I think you missed one, so. I'm glad I changed tab. You might see it again. I'm sorry? Is it gonna be Ota inside of that suit? It's gonna be Ota. No. Yes.
Ota.
Well. This I did not expect.
There you are. Finally. I was looking all over for you.
Wait, who is being interrogated?
It's rare to see you down like this, but it's understandable.
Okay. It's safe, it's safe.
Yourself
for now,
this,
anyway.
Don't you?
It's safe, sorry.
Beating yourself up about taking Iris to Marble, and about letting Ota get the upper hand on you. Am I right? Shall I tell you what Investigation HQ thinks?
But I cannot guarantee that it won't show up on the screen again. So I don't know. But for now, it is safe. Yes.
Ota Matsushita is a criminal stalker who committed murder-suicide. Ota had a selfish love for Iris. He was under the delusion that Iris loved him too. But Iris refused Ota. So Ota decided that he and Iris should be together in the afterlife, killed her, then killed himself.
Yeah, exactly. Case in point, case in point. Though it's not very graphic.
That's ridiculous. Ota would never kill Iris.
In my opinion, anyway.
And how do you explain the other two murders? Iris's left eye was hollowed out. Just like Renju and Shoko. Those three murders were definitely executed by the same person. The new Cyclops killer. There's no way that's Ota. Too many pieces don't fit. Too many contradictions, like killing Iris.
Such as?
I can't look in the mirror anymore. Oh no. Okay, Ota had no incentive to kill Renju.
Maybe he was thinking like this. The reason Iris and I can't be together is because her agency prohibits it, making the president, Renju, the ultimate bad guy in his mind.
Mizuki is Ota's close friend. Do you really think Ota would kill his friend's father?
Ota had no incentive to kill Shoko.
Shoko was married to Renju. Maybe he was trying to get at Renju by killing her.
That's a stretch. They've been divorced for years. Ota knows all about it. He wouldn't use Shoko to get to Renju.
Iris got sawed in half and then Ota as well, yes. What about the polar bear costume?
The culprit was wearing a polar bear costume, probably to hide their identity. But if murder-suicide was the plan, the costume served no purpose.
Ota's behavior during the video.
Stay away from Tessa!
Ota showed himself on the stream. If he was gonna kill Iris and then himself, why would he do that? The only reason you would show yourself like that is to prove that you weren't the culprit. Ota and the polar bear on the screen at the same time would prove that they're not the same person. That behavior would be totally unnecessary if he was gonna commit suicide anyway.
Well, maybe he wasn't planning on dying at first. After he killed Iris, he realized that he couldn't live with himself.
So he lies down on the workbench and turns on the ice-cutting machine himself? I don't buy it.
There are some additional discrepancies. I analyzed the investigation report. Judging by his wound, Ota was stabbed in the side by a kitchen knife or something similar.
Are you sure?
I am.
I told the boss what Ipa found.
Oh, I know that.
Well?
Ota could have stabbed himself. Maybe he thought it would be a fatal wound, but when it didn't work, he went for the ice-cutting machine.
Then, shouldn't we have recovered the kitchen knife from the scene?
Maybe he threw it in the ocean.
Boss, come on. Ota goes out to the water, stabs himself in the gut, throws the knife over the side, then walks back to the warehouse?
Well, I wasn't being serious. I didn't think Ota was the culprit from the beginning. I was just playing devil's advocate for HQ.
Really?
Yes, really.
You better.
Anyway, Ota didn't kill anyone, and he didn't kill himself. Here's what I think happened.
Stay away from Tessa!
Warning
Ota
may appear
knew
again.
Iris was kidnapped, so he rushed onto the scene. That's when he saw the culprit wearing the polar bear costume. He tried to fight him off, but ended up being stabbed in the side. He was weakened and losing blood at the culprit's mercy. The culprit forced him into the costume, then under the ice-cutting machine. And then...
Then, who is the culprit?
I wish I knew.
We're up to 4 victims. But Ota was a special circumstance. He wasn't specifically targeted by the culprit.
Yeah, his
Right.
eye is still
and he was
intact.
the only one to not have his eye pulled out.
Yeah.
So let's focus on the 3 other victims. Shoko, Renju, and Iris. What connects these 3?
Connections.
If you find a connection between the victims, you find a connection to the culprit. That's the theory of investigation, right?
Mizuki?
You think the new Cyclops killer is related to them somehow?
Maybe, maybe not. But it's a good starting point.
Mizuki.
Mizuki has the strongest connections with all 3 victims. Shoko and Renju were her parents, and she was close friends with Iris. She was good friends with Ota, too. But that's why I could never believe
Mama
Mizuki
Kumakura?
would kill all 4 of them.
Yakuza.
Thinking of her as a suspect is ridiculous.
No, I'm not saying she's a suspect, but it's someone connected to her. That's what I meant, but whatever. Mama.
Renju and Shoko were connected to the Kumakuras. But there's no connection to Iris.
Iris's mother.
Hitomi and Renju are definitely linked. They were high school classmates. And she did say that she met Shoko twice. But I can't imagine she would kill Iris.
No
in such a
connection that
gruesome
you know
way.
of, true.
No matter what the circumstances were, it seems impossible to me.
Ota's mother, Mayumi.
Mayumi had motive for killing Iris and Renju. Mayumi hated Iris, and she didn't think well of Lemnisgate either. And since Renju is the president, Anyway, the weak point is Renju's ex-wife, Shoko. I can't imagine why Mayumi would kill her. And above all else, she would never harm her only son, let alone kill him.
So...
Renju, Shoko, and So. There is a connection between Renju and Shoko through the Kumakuras. But again, I can't see any clear link to Iris.
Me.
I know Renju and Shoko. And I'm connected to Iris. But I have an alibi. Aside from Shoko, there's no way I could have killed any of them.
I forgot he will
Now
get
that I
stabbed
think
later.
about it, Shoko too. I don't remember killing her.
Listen, I don't think he was just stabbed when he was put into that vase, but sure.
My memories from 6 years ago are missing, but I still have my memory of recent events.
I think he was dismembered.
And if I start doubting myself now...
Date, I can say without a doubt that there is zero possibility you are the new Cyclops killer. I have been working with you for years. I know better than anyone that you are innocent.
I thought it over, boss. Of the people I know, I can't peg any of them as the murderer.
And no leads to pursue?
No.
Then there's only one thing you can do. Continue your investigation. Do whatever it takes to get the culprit. To get justice for the victims.
She did not say anything about the old Cyclops killer. True.
You're right. Got it, boss.
Let's go to the warehouse. I guess gore warning, maybe. Probably. I do wonder if your choices of where to go influence what happens. Is a new Cyclops killer the same as the old one, or is it a copycat? It's most likely a copycat. Why? We won't actually... We don't know. Oh, I forget I can skip this part. It's not a load screen. There he is! Kagami! Kagami! I stepped into the cold storage warehouse. Ugh. The air conditioning wasn't running, but it was still cold. The temperature hadn't raised much at all. The cold air sunk into my skin, but the center of my body was burning hot. Any clues? I can't ask him for his name!
No, nothing so far.
The inspector is doing his duties as usual. No, let me talk to him! No! Shelves packed with cardboard boxes. I don't see any clues here. I can't inspect the shadows. There's a cardboard box on the floor. There's nothing in it.
A video camera and laptop. This is what the criminal used to stream. All of these items have been bought from pawn shops and thrift stores. It would be difficult to determine a suspect from them.
No, they'll have to reconnect with Kagami.
I have logged into the Wi-Fi in this warehouse.
It has Wi-Fi?
Co. Ltd. is listed as the owner. However, I found the password written directly on the router. Anyone
Oh yeah,
who
that's
saw
right.
it
We
could
knew
have
that.
used it.
We knew that from last
I
time.
have done some research. As the name suggests, the company is owned by the Okiuras, the same Okiuras we know. Renju's father created the company.
Another connection to Renju.
No, actually. Currently, Okiura Fishery has nothing to do with Renju. The company has been managed by office representatives for the past 17 years after Renju's father died. Renju holds no shares and is not involved in the management. In short, Renju did not inherit the company from his father, and it was instead given to other persons.
But it can't be a coincidence.
It certainly is suspicious.
A video camera and laptop, whatever. The forklift is frozen. The ice cutting machine. Iris and Ota were sliced in two by this ice cutting machine. Iris and Ota.
Iris's estimated time of death and cause of death have been confirmed.
Thank you for just showing this again with no fucking warning.
It was a live stream, filmed in real time.
At the very least, the blood is covering most of the screen. They're just gonna show it again? Oh my god. Okay, it's gone now. I was gonna say, Renju being diverse AF, running both an entertainment company and a fishery. Yeah, no.
Iris also had her left eye removed.
Yeah.
Fastest tab change in the West.
Like Renju and Shoko, Iris's left eyeball has not been recovered.
I want to say it's not so bad, but like, that's me, you know? Like, I totally understand if that just is too much for you. Okay, the ice cream machine, workbench, probably gonna show up again.
Right here. Iris and Ota were...
I am sure you are already aware of Ota's time of death.
Why did Renju have Shoko's eyeball for dinner? We haven't found that out in this timeline yet.
Just before I arrived. About 3:30 in the morning.
And the cause of death.
Right, about that. Ota had a stab wound from a kitchen knife in his side.
Correct.
What was the exact cause of death? Was it the knife wound, or...?
I cannot determine that. I can conclude that the knife wound was at least close to being fatal. Even if Ota was still alive on the workbench, he was certainly on the verge of death. If he weren't already extremely weak, we would expect to see more signs of struggle.
Maybe Ota was trying to help Iris, jumping at the criminal. That led to a scuffle and Ota ended up with a knife wound in his side. He lost all his power to fight back. Was forcibly put inside the costume, then finally cut open by the ice cutting machine.
But why?
Why indeed?
Why did the culprit put the costume on Ota?
Unknown. Date, we should get moving. Officers from the local...
What is Aiba? Aiba is an AI eyeball. Literally. So Date lost his left eye 6 years ago, which is also coincidentally the time of the first Cyclops killings. Like the original one. Yeah, he now works for some like police department, not quite, but kind of, I guess. And he got this AI eyeball that helps him with stuff. She's really cool. She has like X-ray vision, heat vision. She can zoom. Like, it's great.
We will not find anything of importance here.
No, we have Kagami. Yeah, Kagami is very important.
You can ask CSI to inform you if they find anything.
Yes.
Alright.
Indeed. She can jump out of his eye socket whenever she wants. Oh yeah, that's also a thing. I'm heading out. Let me know if you find anything. Let them know when they... I let them know, then left the warehouse. Oh. We can't even interact with Kagami in this route, really? I am so upset. When I left the warehouse, I saw Pewter. What is he doing here? Kagami has such a cold shoulder. He walked up to me while I was trying to work it out.
Date, I have to talk to you about something.
Huh?
About the original Cyclops serial killings.
Sorry, I just noticed... Date, move your head! Move your head, please! You're covering the text. I was literally... Thank you. Notice how the text on the container says Yotota instead of Toyota? I found that really funny. Yes, tell me about the original Cyclops killings.
Because I want you to solve this case, Mr. Date. I want you to find
Pewter was the one who
this
made
and
Aiba,
bring
by the
them
way.
to justice. So, if I can help you, even a little.
Why didn't you say anything at Abyss?
The boss was there. I couldn't speak openly in front of her.
Interesting.
So, I decided to meet you here.
Wait, you wear those clothes outside?
Let's hear it.
I mean, all power to you, but like...
Earlier,
it's a bit much.
I told you that I was completely certain the original Cyclops killer couldn't have committed these crimes.
You're gonna tell us why?
I am absolutely certain the original Cyclops killer could not have committed these crimes. Let me explain why.
Yes!
I'll start by telling you the identity of the Cyclops killer.
You know?
Although, it's more accurate to say killers.
More than one?
In the first series of killings, the culprit had an accomplice. One of them was born a murderous psychopath. The other is Rohan Kumakura, the previous chairman of the Kumakuras.
He's dead.
They each had a role to play. The murderer committed the homicide, and Rohan removed the eyeball.
Okay. Like, look at this. Like... I mean... Who is the murderous psychopath?
He was born with a brain dysfunction. Due to damage to the posterior pituitary gland, he was unable to properly secrete oxytocin.
Oxytocin is a peptide hormone linked to feelings of love, affection, and trust. It is colloquially referred to as the love hormone. It causes a tranquilizing effect which improves mood and relieves stress. It is normally secreted when the body makes contact with an object of affection, such as an embrace or caress.
I'm sure you know what this implies, but he was unable to feel love in the way that we do. However, he was able to experience a substitute. His brain was wired in such a way that allowed him to feel satisfaction through other means. Due to the unique idiosyncrasies of his brain, he was able to release large amounts of dopamine and endorphins by performing a certain action.
Murder.
What was it?
Murder.
Dopamine is a hormone linked to the reward system of the brain.
I knew it.
Pleasant feeling attained through accomplishment is dopamine. Endorphins are a kind of brain narcotic. They dull pain and create a feeling of happiness.
He got pleasure from killing people?
This feels fucky.
It's slightly more complicated than that. Killing people was the only way he could get pleasure. He was 12 when he took his first life. That enlightened him to the pleasure of murder, which he would do again and again.
Okay. About Rohan.
18 years ago, Rohan took a woman's eye. She was already dead. He put his
Man is
finger
cuter, a
into her
fashion
eye
icon.
socket
Hell yeah,
and
let's go.
Gouged it out. The reason why was simple. He was fascinated by women's eyes. Their beauty stimulated his greed and his desire to possess them. He needed to have them, to make them his own.
Rohan, you're
Driven
weird.
by this instinctive impulse, he took the woman's eye. From then on, he acquired a grotesque obsession with the eyes of dead women. He was very particular about his need that the eye belonged to a deceased woman. But even being the head of a Yakuza gang, there weren't too many opportunities for him to indulge. His deepest, darkest desire went unfulfilled for years. However, he soon met his ideal partner, the aforementioned psychopath. The Cyclops killer would commit the
Indulge
murder,
in women's
and
eyes.
Rohan would take the eye. Thus, a mutually beneficial relationship was established. This was the origin of the Cyclops serial
Yep,
killers.
this seems sane.
At about
Very.
the same time, you were assigned to Abyss.
Why did the case get classified?
That
It's classified.
I don't know.
Okay.
The details of the original Cyclops serial killings case have become nebulous over time. Even the official investigation material contains nothing of value. I am unable to draw any conclusions from them.
You really have no idea?
If I did, I would tell you.
Summarize.
The original Cyclops killer had an accomplice.
There were 2 Cyclops killers.
And one of them was the former chairman of the Kumakuras, Rohan Kumakura.
Rohan committed suicide by jumping to his death 1 year ago.
That means... Pewter, tell me this. One of the original killers is dead, I know that. But that means one remains. Who is he?
After his 4th murder, he was arrested by the police. They actually picked him up on other charges. But, in any case, he is currently serving a life sentence in
Hold on. Wouldn't that be wrong way? Wrong. Number 89. Maybe?
Fuchu prison.
Fuchu prison?
Yes.
What's his name?
In prison, he doesn't have a name.
89?
He is simply called
Yes.
Number 89.
Number 89.
I know who killed Shogun Adami.
So, now you know why I said that. That the original Cyclops killer couldn't have committed these crimes. Because one is dead, and the other is behind bars. Neither of them had the opportunity.
Theodore looks grimly serious. Let me check my case notes. Endorphins. Endogenous morphine released in the brain. Relieves pain, calms nerves, and creates a feeling of euphoria. Totally unrelated to dolphins. Are we going to the prison? I assume so. Collage, to glue in French. An art form that involves combining various materials such as printed paper, cloth, wires, wood pieces, sand, leaves, etc. Theodore describes dreams as a collage of memories. It sort of reminds me of Mormon bubbles. Tell someone you love to image search it. This seems like a trap. Dopamine, one of the neurotransmitters present in the central nervous system, involved with pleasant feelings, motivation, and learning new information. Posterior pituitary gland. The pituitary gland is part of the endocrine system that hangs on the lower part of the brain, not to be confused with the anterior pituitary, primarily secretes oxytocin. Peptide hormone. A hormone with the peptide bond. A peptide bond is a bond that occurs when the carboxyl group of a molecule, COOH, reacts with the amino group of another molecule, NH2, which generates water, H2O. Has nothing to do with energetic tides. Okay. Well. How's the flowchart looking right now, by the way? I'm just curious. Okay. Interesting. Okay, map. Let's go talk to Mizuki. Dolphins do correlate to endorphins, really. I guess it was more like a pun kind of thing, because they're pronounced like Endorphins, I assume, is pronounced endorphin in Japanese, and dolphin is pronounced dolphin in Japanese. So at least she isn't bench lifting 100 kilos this time. Mizuki is curled up. Hold on, let me read. Where is theirs? Mizuki is curled up on the sofa. She looks like a small animal frightened by a predator. You think? About Iris. But Ota. About the warehouse.
Mizuki must know. About Iris and Ota.
Of course. The news was distributed heavily across the internet. Not just in Japan, but worldwide. 3 days ago, Mizuki discovered her mother's body. 2 days ago, her father's. This morning, 2 of her best friends.
This poor girl, she's just 12.
It's understandable that she is at her mental limit.
Can I be left alone for a while?
Are you okay?
Yeah.
She certainly didn't seem so. But I can't stay by her side forever.
Aiba, contact Abyss. See if they can get Mizuki a good counselor.
Yay, therapy!
Understood.
I stayed with her for a little while, but we didn't speak. Having nothing more to say, I left. Oh, Mormon bubble is a form of porn, where pictures of fully clothed women are covered with a bubbling technique, making them appear to be naked. Oh! Okay, yeah, that does sound familiar. I don't remember where I heard about it, but I heard about it somewhere. There are like 2 things of 25 kilos on each side, which means that the entire thing weighs like 100 kilos, and in the other route, Mizuki was just like casually bench pressing that. Hello? Funnily enough, the first search result was the Know Your Meme website. Mizuki strong. Mizuki scary. I worry about Mayumi. The place was silent. It was so quiet. Felt like I could hear the floating dust. I stepped inside. I thought it was empty, but I saw a shadow in the corner of my eye. It was Mayumi. It was like watching a decaying old tree cling pathetically to the earth. Sorry to interrupt. Do you want to talk about it? I assume not. About Ota.
This is your fault. I heard from the police. Because you didn't take care of Iris. My boy Ota got involved.
Date, I looked into the investigation report. Mayumi confirmed Ota's body early this morning.
I see.
I'm sorry. I want to be alone right now.
Understandable. Sorry, ma'am.
Did you not hear me? I said leave!
Date, let's go. She is in no state to talk.
Yeah, you're right.
I assume there's gonna be very similar vibes here at the Sagan residence. When I visited the Sagan household, I found Hitomi with a hollow look in her eyes. She let me in and asked me to sit on the sofa. I agreed and sat down. But after that, I couldn't say a single word. A heavy silence weighed on both of us. About Iris.
Iris was my everything. We always went everywhere together. Whether it was buying clothes, or going to the movies, or taking a walk, or going shopping at the supermarket. When she was young, she would just hold one of my fingers. Her hand was too small to hold mine. Then it was 2, then 3, and finally she could hold my hand. But eventually, she left my hands altogether. She started crossing her arms, being independent, even though she needed constant attention growing up. Her memories are a part of this room. And always will be. When she was a baby, she fell off that sofa and cried and cried. One day she tore up her picture book all over the floor here. Another time she drew with crayons all over the window. She painted my portrait on Mother's Day. Scratches on the floor, chipped plates, burn marks on the table, stains on the cushions. Everything you see. It all holds a memory of her. But why?
About Ota.
Ota was one of my students. I taught him in elementary school. I heard it from the police. Ota tried to help Iris and ended up... I don't know what to say. I have no words.
Can you think of any information?
Hitomi, my entire focus is on this case. Is there anything at all you can tell me?
I don't know if this is important, but...
At least she does not seem to blame Date. Yeah. Yeah, Mayumi has to realize that her son is capable of making his own choices, unfortunately. Not everything else falls on the shoulders of other people.
No, please, tell me.
I may have told you this already. I met Renju's wife Shoko twice before. The first time at the wedding, the second time a month ago. That second time was in the waiting room of the prison.
Prison?
There's an acquaintance of mine from when we were younger. I visit them a few times a year. And by coincidence, I saw Shoko. I don't think she noticed me, but I recognized her as Renju's wife right away. She was there for the same reason I was, to visit one of the inmates.
Do you know who?
No, I don't. We didn't talk.
Which prison?
Fuchu Prison, in Tokyo.
Plus, did the police say, hey, your son tastes Date? Yeah. I don't know. Doesn't seem like it.
Fuchu.
Prison?
I'm sorry to have bothered you. I'll be going now.
I don't know what to do. Thinking about her. Date, please,
Date's so
you have
tall.
to catch them. Please. Please.
It really is. Her fake crying is a bit not the mother, but like the voice actor. I mean, it's a bit. I don't know. Something just rubbed me the wrong way about it. But I'm almost certain that one of them, the animations are pretty good, but sometimes they're a bit wonky. Well, at least they're not Zero Time Dilemma wonky, because that's just wonk all the way.
Are you okay, honey?
Huh?
About last night. Well, at 3 in the morning, anyway.
You know about it?
It's on every channel. You have the face of a ghost. Do you want a glass?
I don't need a drink. I need information. Do you have anything?
Well, let's see. I do have... I suppose you could call it intuition.
Intuition, you say?
The Kumakuras are involved in this case.
Oh, especially when it's emotional, like crying or really happy. Yeah, like their laughing animations are really strange. Maybe they are more fitting with the Japanese version. I don't know. But yes, but it wasn't so much the animations of the crying as just like the crying itself. Like from the voice actress, I guess. Like it just wasn't. I assume she isn't the best at fake crying, which is fair, you know, like. It just felt really strange, like it didn't feel like genuine, you know.
Remember what I told you before? That there's a relationship between Ren and the Kumakuras?
But there may also be some like big brain play going on here. Like how it was supposed to sound fake. But like I doubt it, but like if it is, that would make sense.
Shoko also has a relationship
But I think it was
with them.
supposed to be genuine.
You know about her dealings with the Kumakuras, right?
So basically, 2 of the victims are linked to the Kumakuras. That must mean they're involved somehow, right?
Not 2, 3.
3?
Hitomi does not really seem like a person. Yeah,
no,
I know.
Not that one. The boy.
But she did say that she went to the prison to meet someone. Who knows? Maybe number 89 is Iris's father, and that's why Iris has repressed memories about the killings. Ota has connections to the Yakuza? It makes sense. Wait, I haven't been paying attention. 2 of the victims are linked to the Kumakuras. Not 2, 3. Oh, okay.
He came here last night?
Ota?
Yes, from Matsushita Diner. He's linked to the Kumakuras as well.
It would make sense. Don't know. How? How is Ota related to the Kumakuras? Yeah.
Have you heard the rumor?
Mama told me a similar story to Aiba's. Can I just drink in peace? About Sou Sejima and the Kawasaki district. The basic idea is this. The Iris's dad is number 89, at least. Yeah, I think that would like add up nicely with her Somnium and everything, but who knows. 8 years ago, Sou sold his land in the Kawasaki district for 30 billion yen. Half a year later, an explosion at the chemical plant caused the land prices to drop drastically. Sou bought back the land for 1 billion yen, almost like he knew beforehand that the accident would happen. Did Sou blow it up or conspire to blow it up? No, wouldn't make sense. Sou wouldn't gain anything from that. He would end up with 29 billion in cash and 1 billion in land. It's a net zero. But there's more to the story. About Sou and the Kawasaki districts.
The Kumakuras own a handful of real estate companies. They of course look legit, but they're Yakuza fronts. I'll call those real estate companies the KE to keep it simple for you. The KE followed in So's footsteps. They bought up land in Kabasaki.
About So in the Kabasaki district.
Now, back to So. Have you heard of the plans for the casino in Kabasaki? So was the one who came up with it.
I was born and raised in Kabasaki. I remember the landscape of my childhood, and I loved it dearly. But look at Kabasaki now. When I see images of the destruction on television, my heart aches like it's being chopped to pieces. But I promise you, I will revive the Kabasaki district at any cost. Casino Town Kabasaki will give new life to the city.
It seems like a pretty good motive, though. You get 29 billion and you still have all your land. Perhaps.
After that, So moved fast. He submitted the bills he needed to the National Assembly after drumming up support in the right places. The bills passed, and it became an official government initiative.
Decontamination efforts therefore increased at a rapid pace in the Kabasaki district. At the moment, the area is still considered off-limits. However, the air in Kabasaki is currently purified to such an extent that it has no negative effect on the human body.
If the plan goes smoothly, land prices in Kabasaki are going to skyrocket. And all that land is owned by the KE. And by So himself. The land he bought back for 1 billion will be worth 10 times that soon.
He's involved in some shady business.
Interesting.
This is just another rumor, but the chemical plant exploding was no accident. It was done intentionally.
By So and the Kumakuras, you mean?
But there's no hard evidence of that. It's just gossip. What were we talking about again?
Same.
Ota and the Kumakuras.
Oh, right. You know how Matsushita Diner is close to the Kabasaki district? The chemical plant explosion made times hard. Foot traffic went down, sales declined. No wonder it closed down. Ota must hold a grudge. Someone caused that explosion. And if it was intentional, oh, he'd hate them even more. That's how I link Ota to the Kumakuras.
I see. Say goodbye. Okay.
Thank you, Mama. I don't know if what you told me will lead to anything, but...
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to waste your time.
No, it was very helpful.
I'm glad I can help, even if it's just a little.
Well then, be seeing you.
Come
Bye,
back
Mama.
anytime.
Let's go back to Abyss, I guess. I mean, I guess, but that seems like a pretty vague connection. Yeah, it's like... But did he, though? I returned to Boss's office to report. But I didn't see her anywhere. It's Boss.
Where did she go?
She's the killer.
Well, she isn't always here, correct?
True.
I sat down in my usual seat and decided to wait for Boss.
What are you doing?
I thought it would be easier to talk like this.
What do we have to talk about?
A summary of the investigation, perhaps?
What summary? We don't have anything new.
That's not true.
Huh?
I was curious, so I did some research. About number 89.
Okay. Damn it. I'm covering it up. Hold on. I've been wanting to do this for a while, actually. Let's just copy that. Paste it in. And then we just Can we move it in a straight line over to the other side? Just, that one and just... Oh, that's the other one. Never mind. Well, you know what? That works too. That works too. You can't really see this, but it's fine. Hey, you know what? Let's just... do that, and woo! We're here now. Let me add myself over here. Then I also have to take this and flip it like that so that I'm actually looking at the screen. There, maybe now I won't cover up so much. The old switcheroo. Yes, let's go. Oh, it feels really strange to see myself on the other side now. Okay, okay, I'd hit that by accident, but sure.
I cannot determine if they have any connection. Approximately 1 month ago, Hitomi Sagan witnessed Shoko in Fuchu Prison's waiting room. I am unable to say for certain that the person she was there to visit was number 89. After all, Fuchu Prison houses 2,000 inmates.
But number 89 knew Shoko's name.
I know who killed Shoko Nadami.
That must mean that he knew her somehow.
It is possible.
Maybe it's Hitomi who just let him know everything. Also, I've looked at this. Normal. I'm like, what the hell does that mean? What's his real name?
Unknown.
Of course.
You don't know?
No such person is listed in the family registry. It is possible he is a foreigner, but his nationality is unknown. However, I believe it is safe to say that he was born and raised in Japan.
Who is he?
As you know, he is an assassin with multiple confirmed kills. He is currently serving a sentence at Fuchu Prison. He was imprisoned 6 years ago.
That's what Pewter told us.
After his 4th murder, he was arrested by the police.
What about number 89 and the new Cyclops serial killings?
Pewter claims that there were 2 culprits behind the original serial killings. One was the former chairman of the Kumakuras, Rohan Kumakura.
But Rohan committed suicide last year.
That leaves 1 culprit still alive, number 89.
But number 89 couldn't possibly have committed these crimes. He was in jail when each of the murders occurred.
Correct.
Maybe number 89 does not know about the suicide. Interesting. Because he was in prison or jail
However,
or whatever.
I do not believe it is accurate to claim that he had nothing to do with the incident.
I know who killed Shoko Nadami.
If he was telling the truth, his involvement is possible.
Let's talk to number 89.
Let's talk to number 89.
I don't know if he's telling the truth or if he's full of it. But he's our last remaining loose end.
All right. However, we need not go to him. We can bring him to us. If we plan on syncing with him, it would be more efficient.
Okay.
Can you arrange that?
I can.
After cutting through some red tape, number 89 was to be brought to HQ. It took considerable time to arrive, but for some reason, Boss never showed up. She better not be fucking dead, my guy, Yes, Pewter, let's go. Who? Do we know this man? Do you know this man?
Sorry to interrupt your busy day, but I need you to tell me something. I'd appreciate your cooperation.
It seems Date does know him somehow. Yeah. Oh damn it! You can't see. Oh, there you can kind of see Date. I just love doing this in the mirror. I don't know why. Okay, I'll stop. I just realized I'm gonna be covering up stuff later. Do you know Shoko?
Yeah, I guess I do.
About a month ago, Shoko visited Fuchu Prison. Was she there to see you?
That's right.
What did you talk about?
Nothing special.
You're in no position to lie.
I'm not lying. She didn't come to hear me talk.
Then why did she come?
To meet me.
Meet you?
She probably just wanted to see me.
What's your name?
Number 89.
Your real name?
I don't remember.
Where are you from?
Burkina Faso.
Burkina Faso is a republic in West Africa. Population 17 million.
I don't have time for your jokes.
When did you first meet Shoko?
A long time ago. I don't remember exactly when.
What's your relationship to her?
A physical one. I'm kidding. She was just a business partner.
You're the original Cyclops killer, aren't you?
That's right. I was one of the culprits behind the case 6 years ago. One of the 2 Cyclops killers.
Who killed Shoko?
All right. Let's get right down to it. 2 days ago, you called Investigation HQ and said, I know who killed Shoko Nadami.
That's right.
Who?
Hey, don't be so hasty. We haven't agreed on a deal. You're gonna let me out of prison, right?
It's done. You've got a deal.
All right. But to explain it properly, I need to tell you a story.
Of course you do.
It might take some time. Is that all right with you?
I've got nothing but time.
Then let's get started. The story of a lonely assassin.
Date, I do not think that is how this works.
Once upon a time,
sure it is.
There was a detective, full of righteous justice. Let's call him F. F found the
Us in the
evils
chat.
of the world intolerable. F had no parents, no siblings, and grew up in an orphanage since he was born. He suffered every kind of abuse imaginable there. It led him to despise all the evils of the world. One day, F was chasing a thug down at the harbor. Someone wanted for the assault and murder of women.
Okay, I get it. I'll just throw down my knife. Here. And you lower your gun. It's fine. I got nothing else on me.
F, that was too funny.
I'll go quietly. You know, I have a history with hospitals.
So he was the
Gotta
detective.
go into a special hospital for a while. Even if I get caught, it's all good. I'll come right back out again. What should I do next time? Just thinking about it gets me excited.
Overkill much, F?
The culprit was unarmed, but F never served a day in prison. The case went to trial for some time, but it was determined to be self-defense, and he was declared innocent. If the truth got out, it would be a huge scandal for the police. People at the upper level were terrified of what might happen, so they had evidence fabricated. F wasn't suspended or disciplined at all.
Yeah, that looks a lot like the
After a
warehouse.
while, he returned to his job like nothing happened. That was a turning point for him. He was ready to shed the morality that was weighing him down, holding him back. F still wanted justice, and he was willing to dispense it to the immoral one by one. He became an assassin, a lone gunman, no agent, no employer. He was his own man. F believed that he was judge, jury, and executioner, but it didn't last long. One day, F got rid of a criminal we'll call X. X was responsible for defrauding and killing an innocent old man for his life insurance policy. Turns out, X had connections. Someone wasn't happy that he died. Rohan Kumakura, chairman of the Kumakuras. X was a top executive of the Kumakuras at the time. Rohan ordered his men to find and kidnap F.
Oh, hi, how are you enjoying this game? I recently completed this, was totally mind blown. I'm enjoying it a lot. I'm still not quite sure what's going on, but
pieces of scum from this earth.
it's a lot of fun.
But somehow there hasn't been a single criminal investigation. They're all treated as suicides, accidents, or natural causes. Amazing work. I'm impressed. How about you work for us? Of course, you have the right to say no. But it'll be the last word out of your
Phoenix,
mouth.
hi!
F was trapped. Even if he somehow survived, he would be looking over his shoulder for the rest of his life. He had no choice but to take Rohan's offer. Thus, F's self-employment came to an end.
Trapped.
He became a hired gun of the Kumakuras. Rohan even gave him a code name, Falco, named for the falcon, a bird of prey.
Oh, I'm doing pretty good. I'm kind of hungry, but that's okay. That's my own fault for not
Falco
eating.
didn't quit his job as a police officer, though. He worked as a detective by day, assassin by night, at the will of the organization. An ordinary killer would need motive to take a life, but not Falco. He did as he was told, one target after another. It didn't take long to destroy his heart completely. Time passed, and a few years back, Falco, who by this time was exhausted in body and spirit, made a fatal mistake. He missed his mark and ended up taking a bullet to the stomach. Somehow he managed to escape. After reaching a nearby shrine, his legs finally gave out under him. He had no
Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate
He put
it.
his back up against the shrine and let out a moaning breath that he thought might be his last. But at that moment, in his darkening vision, he saw a woman approach him. He watched her take out her phone and dial for help. At the same time, he heard footsteps.
Fucking knew it.
Footsteps of at least two people closing in. He knew immediately that they were after him. He sprung into action, grabbing the woman and pulling her close, kissing her to keep her from talking.
Oh, something happened? Oh no.
That was the first encounter between Falco and the woman. She was a teacher at some school. It was like she was from a totally different world than him. Listening to her talk, he would forget everything about his line of work. She was his only contact with the ordinary, mundane world. They met in secret a few more times, and Falco felt his heart grow warmer. Her smile and kindness were like a cold glass of water for Falco's parched heart. Falco started to become himself again, his former self. He swore on his life that from then on, he would live for her.
So, you want to go clean? Fine. Do as you please. You've done a lot for us. But there is one last thing. One final job I want you to do for me. It's nothing major. This woman and her daughter. I need you to dispose of them. Should be simple, no?
Rohan handed Falco a picture of a woman and a girl. It was the teacher Falco met at the shrine. And her daughter. She had just turned 12. Why the two of them? Rohan, as usual, never gave a reason. And Falco had no intention of carrying out the kill. But if he didn't, he knew that someone else would. He thought long and hard. How was he going to keep them safe and get out of the life of crime? He couldn't find an answer, no matter how hard he thought. He was backed into a corner. So, he decided to call on an old friend for help. And then...
Silence. For some reason, he wouldn't open his mouth again. You mentioned a detective.
You mentioned a detective.
What's the connection between that and Shoko?
What's the connection between that and Shoko? Was that the whole story? Why did you stop? Hey, answer me.
This is a transaction, remember? Until I get a guarantee that you'll uphold your end of the bargain, I'm not telling you anything else. I'll give you half up front, half later. If you want to hear the rest of my story, you better start the release procedures. Once they've cleared, I'll tell you everything.
Date, it is unlikely that number 89 will uphold his promise, even upon release.
Pewter.
Yes?
Start the preparations.
For what?
What do you think? The sink.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot we were gonna sync with this guy.
I have injected number 89 with the usual dosage. He will not be waking up anytime soon. Are you ready, Agent Date?
Yeah,
The time limit is 6 minutes.
I know.
Then let's begin.
This seems familiar.
No, not sup. Why are you sleeping on the job?
Because I want to, obviously.
Why are you getting mad at me?
Yeah, this rug feels so good on
What is going on?
Why are you suddenly a cat?
Playtime's over. Let's begin.
Then stand up.
Is this the Sagan residence?
It definitely is. But why?
The hell was that?
What were you up to? What? The green? I do not think I can pass through it.
Really wants to hide it, huh? Okay, new plan.
Somnium scan. Activate.
Okay, the phone.
This appears to correspond to the green thing.
Sinking in the curtain. Number 89 is hiding in the past. Number 89 is covered in a green membrane. I can't get close. Okay. Prevent the interference. From someone. I assume I only have this area to play in for now, right? Yeah, okay.
A winter iris that blooms in the cold.
I know.
Pick. It's still stuck. Okay.
You can do it. I believe in you.
Stop it! You're distracting me! I got one! Aw, right after I pulled it out, too.
Did the green stuff react at all?
Oh, that worked!
Should I pick it up?
I guess, like... The point was to stop it from happening, so ignore.
It won't stop ringing. It stopped. What was that?
I don't know.
Ignore the phone.
I guess it worked?
Prevent the disturbance.
A book.
Read.
F does not have parents or siblings. He was raised in an orphanage.
F for Falco?
Liquid?
There is some kind of liquid pooled on the floor.
Stick hand in. A lick. Jump in.
Jump in, you say.
Jump in, Iba!
You do not have to shout.
Oh.
Oh, she's so unhappy.
I don't know why I listened to you.
Agent Date, you've got 5 minutes.
Relax.
There is some kind.
Stick hand in.
It is surprisingly deep.
Did you find anything?
Well... Oh! There is something.
A cork?
What is this substance? Green tea?
It's obviously not green tea.
Perhaps it's jelly.
It's not jelly.
Okay, that was the right thing to do, apparently.
A picture.
Just a picture.
Switch?
A switch. But there are thorns around it. A book.
Tear.
Yeah! Are you sure this will help us uncover number 89's secrets?
It might. We're getting closer.
That did do something.
It's ringing again. What should I do?
Let's hang up.
What the? I feel weak.
Oh no, I gotta do something. Oh, sneaky. Ignore.
It stopped. Aren't you curious who was calling?
I am curious, but what if they threaten me for money?
You're a police officer. Have some backbone.
It does seem to be working. Ignore the phone again.
I suppose we didn't do anything wrong.
At least you didn't faint.
Prevent the view. Why are there so many books?
A book.
Tear.
Here I go. What happened?
Nothing.
No, something did happen.
A book.
Tear.
I wonder what these books symbolize.
I don't know. Maybe he used to oversee a library?
Number 89. A librarian.
You have less than 2 minutes. Hurry!
What about the pot?
It's a pot. Steam is rising from it. It appears to be some kind of green curry.
Maybe a soybean stew?
It might also be boiled green juice.
Yeah, like a slime.
A turtle ninja could leap out at any moment.
You can't. You can't. You can't show me this and not expect me to choose it, okay? Like, you can't.
I told you to wear it.
Wear it? Alright, here I go.
I love this game.
Are you okay?
I am fine, actually. In fact, I feel as though my defense has risen.
I'm a little worried about your head.
Why? My head is thoroughly protected.
And can we see from the underside again? Ah. No. It's empty this time. Interesting. Okay, is there anything else I can interact with? I mean, I guess the picture, is that green? It is.
A picture.
Fill out.
I don't have a pen. No choice. I must use my blood.
You don't have to go that far.
The color has returned.
Hey, Iba?
I said blood, but it is not the same as human blood. No need to worry. And besides, we are in a dream.
Still, blood? I'd feel better if you used a different word.
For example,
Body fluids?
I do not feel comfortable with that. What is that?
It's an eye.
Date, what are we going to do?
Close curtain.
It left.
That eye.
Do you know something about it?
Yes. It was kinda cute.
You are insane.
What? That's...
Hitomi?
Prevent the invasion from blank. Okay, I see more books. Gotta rip up the books. Yeah. Oh no, this is less than 1 minute, really. Tear.
a green book.
I do not think there is any relation to this.
Alright. Guess it's nothing then.
But it moves it forward, so there has to be something to it. There's another book here.
A book? Ah! What is this going to accomplish?
We're driving number 89 into a corner.
By tearing a book.
Yeah. I remember how shocked I felt when Mizuki tore up one of the porno mags I was hiding.
Date, please.
That situation was clearly different.
Skull?
A skull.
It's green too. I want to eat the skull.
Would that not be disrespectful to the dead?
Dead? It's a hunk of calcium.
All right. Sorry about this.
Whose skull was this?
Unknown. I also cannot determine the connection to number 89.
Hitomi.
It's Hitomi.
I don't actually have the time, but let's kiss her.
What?
Kiss her.
You...
Listen, it's fine. You have a pot on your head.
Like this? But why?
You are like one of my limbs, Aiba.
Yes.
Like an alter ego. An incarnation of me to kiss Hitomi.
Yes.
Then it's like me kissing Hitomi, right?
No.
You sure? Because that was making my heart rate rise. And another part of me too.
Date, shut up! Oh my god, I regret this.
Please.
I fucked up.
Date, there's no time.
Shit, this isn't good.
It's fine. Retry. From 65 seconds, sure. Yes. Let's just go to... Tell me immediately.
It's Hit...
Fuck her.
Well, I suppose I will try it. She's hard.
Yeah, me too.
No, stop!
Sorry, nothing.
Date! Behave!
It's Hit.
Talk to her.
Understood. Hey! Hitomi! Hitomi! No use.
Could you try it again, but more in a fawning way?
I believe we should try something else.
Yeah, me too.
But fawning.
Let it go.
Less than 1 minute. Hurry!
It's Hit.
Touch her.
Where?
Well, maybe her...
Face?
Her stomach, right?
Yeah, it's not like I'm tired.
She's extremely hard. Perhaps due to her being stationary?
What did you say?
That she is stationary?
No, before that.
She's hard?
Hitomi is hard right now? Got it. That's useful information. Let's keep that in mind.
Please come.
Wait, I forgot. What's Hitomi's condition right now? I totally lost it.
Could you stop messing around? Or would you like me to crush you with this vice?
Hey, relax. I was kidding.
Ceiling fan.
It's a ceiling fan.
Is that like a giant desk fan?
A desk fan only moves the air immediately around it, whereas a ceiling fan circulates air in an entire room.
Oh, right.
Throw something.
Something like this? Take this! Ugh! Do not me. Be more careful.
Sorry.
It's a ceiling fan.
Blow on.
Blow on it? Ah.
Oh.
Oh, that did something. Book.
A book.
Tear.
Ah! What is this going to accomplish?
We're driving number 80.
By
Yeah.
Whatever.
That's
Dante!
Yeah,
30 seconds!
Shh. Relax.
A green...
I do not think.
Alright.
Dante, you're out of time!
Listen, again, I do have 5 seconds. Let me yeet the skull again.
Would that
Because
not
apparently
be
that was
disrespectful to the
correct.
dead?
Dead? It's a hunk of calcium.
Oh, sorry about this.
Whose skull was that?
Unknown. Date, there's no time.
Never mind. Why is
Shit. This isn't good.
Okay, let me just restart this.
A wind.
Get. Ignore the phone.
A pic.
Fill out the picture. Stick hand in the liquid.
Agent Dante,
Ignore.
you've got 5 minutes.
About 3 minutes now, right?
You have 3 minutes, Dante.
Okay, prevent the view. Book. Tear. 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 Close curtain. Let's do something else with the skull, maybe. Let's kiss it.
I must be malfunctioning. You want me to do what?
Just give it a little kissy.
I am seriously getting tired of your bone fetish. No reaction.
Yeah, no, so I have to eat it.
I do not need.
No, shut up,
skull.
Date. Okay, so I do need to eat it. That's fine. Yeah, that did something.
You have less than 2 minutes.
Yeah, it's fine.
Hurry.
Tear the book.
Less than 1 minute. Hurry.
Tear this book. Ceiling fan. Was it blow on? Okay, there it is.
Dante, 30 seconds.
What do I do?
Ignore. I guess not.
Wake up.
What happened? My body is heavy.
Dante, you're out of time.
Lock. Nope. Yes.
No! Stop!
Stop right there!
Boss? Technically out of time, but it's fine. Huh. Okay. The hell does that mean? Kikai.
Date, this is a serious matter.
Where's Boss?
Huh?
Boss, where is she?
I don't know. I haven't seen her since about noon.
Damn it.
Date, listen. Something happened while you were in Somnium.
What happened?
Please stay calm and listen. So Sejima's body was discovered.
Instead of
he
a
was
vase?
cut into pieces and put
Yeah.
inside a vase in his mansion.
Okay, so that still happens.
Can't be.
The housekeeper found him and reported it to the police. And one more thing. So was missing his left eye.
You mean the Cyclops killer did it?
Probably, yes.
What is your next move, Date?
We'll deal with So later. Before that, I need to talk to Boss.
I suggest checking her office.
Good idea. Not here. Where is she?
The Somnium earlier was just like the dream I had 3 days ago.
What the hell is going on? What is going on? Hitomi was shot by Rohan Kumakura? To protect number 89?
And there's another thing I can't figure out.
Boss. Why was Boss there? Because it was a dream? Was it completely random? No, that can't be. You can't dream of a face you've never seen. Number 89 must know Boss somehow.
Help, I'm looking at the background. And I literally just see the witness. God help. This is a serious secret. Boss is hiding it. We have to search this room. There must be a clue somewhere. Wow, but you know what? I think I'm gonna end it here, and where's a look at the file? Number 89, what's new here? Mysterious inmate. Oh, we just have the picture of him, I guess. There. KE is Association Kumakura Estates, the name Mama gives to the real estate companies under the Kumakura umbrella. Okay. Client. Oh my god, there's so much new here. An aunt familiar with command line user interfaces. Judge, jury, and executioner. What F believed himself to be, generally a phrase that describes someone with total authority. And the determination, some would call it arrogance, to carry it out. Not at all that dissimilar to Boss. Kabasaki District. So Sejima currently resides in Asabu. However, he is currently not running for office in the Minato District, where Asabu is located, but instead in the Kabasaki District, where he was born and raised. Candidates are allowed to run for any constituency regardless of where they live. Okay. Standalone. Unaffiliated or able to exist entirely without any other entity. Closely tied to the idea of independence. Yeah, I totally forgot to look for a thing here. Shouldn't I get something after this though? I just went to Somnium. But yeah, I'm gonna save here. And sneeze a bit apparently. Okay. Well, that was something. This game keeps throwing me for like all of the loops at once. I'm liking it a lot though, it's great. I'm having a lot of fun with it. I like how dark it gets too, to be honest. Yeah, I'm excited to see what will happen in the other routes, really. Because this one is just a lot. Well. With that, I'm probably gonna be back on Sunday. But it's Christmas tomorrow. At least here it is. We celebrate on the 24th. So that's exciting. I am now gonna get off the stream. I'm gonna order some McDonald's because I need something to eat, and I don't have anything here that's very tempting right now. So going outside in the cold to get McDonald's sounds like a good idea. Have a nice rest of your day and happy holidays. You too. Thank you so much. So yeah. I'm not sure if I'm gonna stream on Saturday just to like stream some more of The Witness. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. I might be really tired after tomorrow, so I guess we'll just have to see. As always, follow my Discord or join my Discord if you want to get notified every time I go live. And yeah, for that, I hope you all have a great holiday, and I hope to see you on hopefully Sunday. Okay, bye bye. Bye bye.